Akada, children's book festival.
Today we are going to learn how to be safe at home. Can we say how to be safe at home? I think it should be louder than myself. Can we say how to be safe at home? Okay, you know what I love about children? Children love to learn. Do you love to learn? Do you love to learn? Do you know that learning is life? And when you learn to be safe at home and safe in your environment, you become a better person and you help you help your environment. So today we are going to learn a few things. Are you all ready? Okay. Now I have an interesting book here. I'm going to read a few things from the book and I'm going to tell you a few stories, all right? And this story has to do with safety in your environment and safety at home. Now we all come from homes, don't we? When we are done from this program, we'll all go home, right? Hello? No, I want responses. Everybody is too quiet here. Anyway, after now, we all go to our homes, right? So it means your home is that place you need to be safe. The home is that place you need to be what? You need to be what? All right. It means that if you're not safe at home, where else can you be safe? All right. So this is a story about one Mr. Omo. Mr. Omo came to see his nieces. All right. And the name of his niece was Nana. Everybody say Nana. Nana and Toby. So Mr. Omo came to visit them. And they were very excited. Mr. Omo, it's so good to see you. They ran to him. They hugged him. But guess what? You know, one of the things you will find out as you go along this today is that there is a way you walk even at home. Isn't it? Should we run in the house? Should we run around the house? Okay, now some of you may not know, but when you're in the house, there is a way you behave at home. Don't just run and run into the kitchen or run into the bathroom. You really have to be careful, okay? But Nana ran. Toby ran to meet Mr. Omo. And they were very excited to see him. All right? And Mr. Omo said, oh, welcome. All right? And eventually, when Mr. Omo saw the way they greeted him, he needed to address a few things. They came happily, but they came running. One almost fell while he was greeting Mr. Omo. And then this takes us to what exactly is safety at home. Mr. Omo had to take time to explain how to be safe in the house. And now I am going to represent Mr. Omo. And I'm going to start a few things. Are you here? Hello? If I say hello, say hi. Hello? Hello? Now I know there's a lot happening around, but please try and bring your attention here, okay? I am going to ask questions. I'm going to read these stories. I'm going to explain the different aspects of being safe at home. And when we are done, I am going to expect a question from everyone. Are we together? Are we together? All right. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I am going to define the concept of safety at home. Everybody say safety at home. Safety at home. Oh, come on, loud and clear. Safety at home. Now, what does it mean to be safe at home? To be safe at home means to do those things that prevent accidents. That prevent what? That prevent what? Oh, loud and clear. You're more than 20 here. To do those things that prevent accidents at home. When you are at home, there's a certain way you behave at home to prevent certain accidents from happening. We're going to take a few things that happen at home. All right? Now, another word for accident, you can call them hazards. Everybody say hazards. These are harmful things that can happen to you in the house. Now, do you know some people have gotten injuries in their own home? How many of you have had injuries at home? That is something happened at home and you got injured. Do you want to share an experience? Does anyone want to just say, oh, this is what happened to me and it was really bad. But you know what? I'm much better now. Well, let me share one with you. One of those days, I went into my bathroom and I did not know that there was soap on the floor. I didn't know. I didn't see it. I was not looking. And guess what? When I stepped on the soap, who can guess what happened to me? I didn't hear that. Who can guess what happened to me? I slipped. Whoop. and bah, I hit the floor. I had a terrible backache. Now, you see, if I were a bit more careful, would that have happened to me? Loud and clear. Would that have happened to me, children? All right. So today, we know that safety at home are those things that you and I have to do to keep safe at home. Does that make sense? And what are we trying to keep safe from? Who can tell me? You are good students here. Yes, tell me, sir. What are we trying to keep safe from? Soap. Okay, good try, but no, not soap. What are we trying to prevent when we keep safety at home? Yes, ma'am?
Hazards.
Hazards. Yeah, round of applause for hi, everybody. We're trying to keep away from hazards. We don't want hazards. We don't want accidents to happen. Okay, I'm going to ask questions, so listen carefully as we run through a few hazards that can happen at home if you do not keep safe. Are you ready? Are we all ready now? I'm going to ask questions, and I want you to also ask questions. Can we move into it now? All right. Okay, let me even brainstorm with you guys. Who can tell me a few things? Perhaps when you speak, you have already gotten into my notes. Who can tell me a few things that can happen at home that can constitute accidents? What are those accidents that can happen at home? Let's start with that first. Can I have your microphone go around? Is that possible? Okay. Please help me with those brilliant students. Who can tell this? I want lists. Yes. I want you to go around. Start from there. Can we have the boy? Just tell me one accident that can happen at home.
By running.
Okay, so running itself is not the accident. I want us to address the accident. Yes, if you run, something can happen. What can happen if you run too fast at home?
You will fall down.
You can fall. So falling is the accident, all right? A round of applause for him, everybody. So let me say this. If you have medicine on the shelf, please don't go taking medicine on the shelf without taking permission from an adult. Is that clear, children? Okay, that could be a hazard. If you take medicine that you are not supposed to take, it is really dangerous. And in some cases, it can cost the life of the child. Are we clear? Should we take medicine without asking our parents? Should we take medicine without asking our parents? All right. Another thing is sometimes our parents put the wrong things in the wrong bottles. I'll give an example. One of those days, I heard the story of a mom that put some kerosene. Who knows kerosene here? Okay, kerosene is just like your fuel, okay, for your car. The mom put kerosene into a 7-Up bottle. The mom put kerosene into what? Loud and clear. Into what? And guess what? The child thought it was 7-Up. The child thought it was 7-Up, and he was so excited. And he said, oh, see 7-Up, and he took it, he drank it. But what did he drink? What was he drinking? Now, this is the danger of sometimes putting the wrong medicine or the wrong things into the wrong bottles. All right? It's a real hazard, and you have to be careful about it. So before you take anything, always ask your mommy and your daddy. Is that clear? Loud and clear. Children, is that clear? Okay, that's number 2. So number 2 is medicine bottles on the shelves. Be careful with medicine bottles on the shelf. Now, number 3 is spills on the floor. Everybody say spills on the floor. Loud and clear. Say spills on the floor. Now, who can tell me some things that we spill on the floor? Can you tell me some examples? Can you give me some examples of things we spill on the floor? Okay, what's your name?
Amira.
Okay, Amira, what are the things we spill on the floor?
Water.
We spill water on the floor. Round of applause for Amila. Okay, do you have an example? Okay, tell us.
Mineral.
She said we can spill minerals on the floor. I just want you to go around for me. Okay. Who can help me with the mic? I need somebody who can help me with the mic, okay? Or will you come forward? Maybe have them come forward. What are the other things we can spill on the floor? Oh, come and tell us. Beautiful. Let her face the camera. What's your name?
Ashake.
Ashake. What are the things we can pour on the floor?
Water.
Huh?
Water.
Water. Ashake said water. Round of applause for Ashake. Ashake, go sit down, okay? Now, when you pour these things on the floor, oh, my friend has one more. Please come. Tell us, what are those things we can spill on the floor?
Slippery soap.
Slippery soap. Like liquid soap. You have all seen liquid soap, right? If you pour it on the floor, It can be so slippery. Yes, I want one more. Yes, let me call the young man at the back. I've not spoken to him. Yes. Please come forward. Okay.
My name is Oni Emmanuel. The
Okay.
thing we can spill on the floor is the peel of bananas.
Oh, yes. That's a round of applause for him, please, everybody. We've all seen banana peels. They are really dangerous. Now, let me tell you something about spills on the floor. When you spill things on the floor, they are really dangerous. Okay? Now, when you see spills on the floor, what should you do? What should we do if we see some water poured on the floor? What do we do? Okay? Please come outside. I want new faces. Let me try the girl at the back. Quickly. All right, be smart. You're students, all right? Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it. Okay? When you have spills on the floor, what should you do?
You will clean the water.
You should clean the water, right? Okay, thank you very much. A round of applause for her. Now, because spills on the floor are really dangerous, you must make sure to clean spills on the floor. Now, what if we have banana peels? Banana peels are one of the most dangerous things to put on the floor. You know that, children, right? Do we all know that? Loud and clear, do we all know that? So if you find yourself eating bananas and you throw the peels on the floor, you are doing a really risky thing, because anyone who steps on it can slip and fall. Are we together? Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. We have a few more things from our book. Okay, now playing with sharp objects. Somebody said that earlier, right? Who was the one that said playing with sharp objects? You see, you have read my plan. One of the most dangerous things that can cause accidents at home is playing with what? Loud and clear. Playing with what? I need you guys to be really loud and clear. Playing with what? Now, you mustn't play with sharp objects, okay? Sharp objects. Who can give me examples of what sharp object or sharp objects we can play with that are dangerous? Okay, I want some new faces. Oh, look at that young man. Everyone, please be seated. I'm going to call everyone. Yes, come forward, come forward, come forward. Give us examples of sharp objects that you can play with that are dangerous. And please, you mustn't play with them, yeah?
My name is Awala Bambo. I am here. His blade.
Oh, very good. Round of applause for him. He said, please don't play with razor blades. We all know razor blades, right? We all know razor blades, right? You mustn't be seen playing with razor blades. They are really dangerous. Yes, my friend, come over. What are sharp objects we must not play with at home? Tell us your name.
My name is Daniel, and we should not play with knife.
Oh, excellent. Round of applause for Daniel. Daniel says we mustn't play with knives. Is it good to play with knives? Knives are dangerous objects, okay? And they are things that can constitute accidents at home. I'll just take one more and we move on. Don't forget, I'm going to give you time to ask questions, but I want you to also listen carefully to this lecture of safety at home. Safety at home. Okay, hands down now, okay? Let's move on. We're going to have time, okay? We're going to have enough time. All right? So we mustn't play with sharp objects at home, all right? The fifth thing that we must not do at home is we must not leave the entrance doors open. Do not leave the doors to your house open. Are we together now? Now, if you left the door to your house open, what happens or what can happen? Okay, I can see a lot of hands. Excellent. You know we mustn't do that. But if we do that, what can happen? Where's my mic? Okay, let me get some new faces. Yes, young lady, please come forward. Quickly, move it smartly. Come. Now you're students, whenever you hear come forward, you move with agility, okay? What's your name?
My name is Esther.
Esther, tell us, what are those? Why shouldn't you leave the entrance door to your house open?
So that if we're in the night, so that anybody cannot mistakenly enter.
All right, a round of applause for her. Let me quickly repeat what she says. She says you must not leave the entrance doors open because thieves and robbers can come to your house. Thieves and robbers can come to your house. Yes, somebody from here, please come forward, my friend. Don't worry, we are all going to speak today. Yes, tell us her name.
My name is Amira.
Can you come up a bit?
My name is Amira Olatiji.
Amira? Okay.
Kidnappers might enter your house.
She says kidnappers might enter your house. Is this correct, everybody? Is this correct? Is she right? That's true. If you left the door open, you can, by that way, kidnappers can come in. Yes, come forward, come tell me. I'm going to take one more person from here and we move on, okay? Yes, what's your name?
Afalabi Farida.
All right.
Strangers can enter
He says strangers can enter your house. A round of applause for her, everyone. I know you guys are not participating. Now, if you're not going to participate, I won't give my mic to anyone anymore. Okay, a round of applause for her, everybody. Okay, I need to hear the clapping of hands, okay? All right, so all these answers are interesting answers, all right? We mustn't leave the doors open because strangers can come in. Armed robbers can come in. Kidnappers can come in simply because you left your door open. So we mustn't do that, right? Okay, let's move on again really quickly. Don't worry, everybody sit down. We're going to have time. They're going to talk. Everybody must speak today, all right? Number 6, you must not play on the staircase. Have you all seen staircases before? Okay, you know that stair that we climb when we are going up to the house? If you are caught playing on that, it's a very dangerous thing to do at home. Okay? It's one of the safety hazards at home. Do not play on the staircase. All right? So if you play on the staircase, what can happen? Can anything happen bad? Can any bad thing happen? Okay, let me start with my friend. Come over, my friend. Tell us your name and tell us why. Hold your mic. And tell us why we must not play on the staircase. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. Okay, Jason, so why should we not play on the staircase?
Because you can fall.
Okay, he says if we play on the staircase, we might fall. Is that correct, everyone? Oh, loud and clear. Is that correct, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are too cold. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you truly want to show it that you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, jump up. You can't be sitting down jumping. Everybody stand up, stand. Let's stand up. Let's stand up a bit, okay? We are too cold. We sat for too long. Come on. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you truly want to show that you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know, say hooray.
Hooray!
If you're happy and you know it, say hooray.
Hooray!
If you're happy and you know it, and you truly want to show it that you're happy and you know it, say hooray.
Hooray!
Now, if you're happy and you know it, do the 3. You guys didn't keep track. You didn't keep track. You didn't keep track. Okay, so what was the first thing we did? What was the first thing we did? We clapped. Second thing we did?
Jump!
We jumped. Third thing we did?
Do it!
We said hooray. Now, I'm going to take it again. If you're happy and you don't, do the 3. Hooray. If you're happy and you know it, and you truly want to show that you're happy and you know it, do the 3. The hooray came last, right? Now remember, your home is a place you live. And it must be a place where you are safe. Is that clear? So you must learn these safety tips if you want to keep safe at home. All right, the 6th thing we said is that you must not play on the staircase. And we all agree that if you play on the staircase, what might happen? I want responses now. What might happen? No chorus answers. No chorus answers. If you want to speak, just wave your hands and I'm going to call you. Yes, let me try the young lady there. Come. Don't be shy. Come up. A round of applause for her, everybody. Okay, tell us your name.
My name is
loud and clear. Loud and clear. Tell us your name.
My name is Kazim Ganiat.
Okay, so why Karina, right? What's your name? Ganiat. Why shouldn't we play on the staircase? Why not?
Because you may fall down and let it be and like if someone fall down on it, your head can break.
Okay, he says if you fall, you can have an injury. Okay? Now, students, there's one thing you must learn about answering questions, okay? Whenever you're answering a question, don't start your sentence with because. All right? If you want to answer a sentence, make a full sentence. If you want to answer a question, say, we mustn't play on the staircase because. Does that make sense? Are we together? Okay, all right. All right, so we know you must not play on the staircase. The seventh one is you must not play with electrical gadgets. We must not play with what? Oh, loud and clear. I have seniors here. I'm going to call 3 of you, so get ready. We must not play with what? We must not play with what? What are some electrical gadgets we have at home? I'll tell you 2. You must not play with sockets. You must not play with switches. You know, some of you have formed a playing with switch. You think it's a toy. Off, on, off, on, off, on. You mustn't do that. It's a dangerous thing to do, all right? And you must not play with sockets. You mustn't play with that. It's really dangerous. Are we together now? So I want you to tell me some other gadgets at home we mustn't play with. Please come forward, my friend. All right, tell us your name and tell us what, okay?
My name is Amasem Chimba.
Loud and clear. Your name is what?
My name is Amasem Chimba.
Excellent. So why are those gadgets? Okay, why should we not play with electrical gadgets? Can you tell us why?
We should not play with electrical gadgets because it might shock us.
Because it might do what?
Shock us.
Oh, you didn't hear her. Please say it again.
We should not play with electrical gadgets because it might shock us.
Because it might shock you. It might shock us if we play with it. Thank you very much. Round of applause for her. All right, so please pay attention really quickly. Electrical gadgets are really dangerous. They can lead to electrocution. Electrocution is a process by which electrical current runs through you. It's a very dangerous thing, okay? And it can lead to injuries and death. So be really careful, all right? All right, really quickly, let's go to the next one. We must not play at balconies. A balcony is, you know, some of you live in, story buildings where you have an upstairs apartment. Please don't play on the balcony so you don't fall off. The balcony is a very dangerous place to play or to fight. Please don't fight at the balconies and don't play at the balconies, okay? All right, one more thing. We must avoid soap or slippery floors in the bathroom. The bathroom is not a place to play. Hello? When I say hello, I want you to hear hi. Hello? Hello? The bathroom is not a place to play. Now, some of you are fond of playing in the bathrooms. Please do not play in the bathrooms. The bathroom usually is a slippery environment, okay? Because you have water, you might have soap. What other things can make you fall in the bathroom? Anybody else? Just tell me. Yes? Sponge. Yes, the sponge may be soapy. Maybe a soapy sponge, and if you step on it, you can fall. Yes? He said water. You must not allow water in the bathroom. If there's water in the bathroom, please call mommy and daddy to help you mop it. Water must be mopped off the floor of a bathroom. I need to go really quickly. One more thing you must not do is, please do not sit close to the TV screen. This is one thing that a lot of you children are culprits of. Do not sit too close to the TV screen. The TV screen emits a lot of radiations, okay? And the colors from the TV can actually damage your eyes. So please do not, hands down everybody, let's listen now. Please do not sit close to the TV screen, all right? If you sat too close to the TV screen, it may damage your eyes. So avoid sitting too close to the TV screen. Let me move really quickly. Everybody say stranger danger. Stranger danger. Loud and clear. Say stranger danger. Oh, this place should be thundering. Say stranger danger. Now when you see strangers, some of you are so quick to go and embrace a stranger. Hello, uncle. He's not your uncle. She's not your auntie. Please do not be quick to embrace strangers. Please, if a stranger calls to you, keep walking. Keep what? Hello, keep what? If the stranger says, hello, sister, I'm talking to you. Come, sister. What should you do? Keep what? Keep what? Keep walking, walk fast and walk away. Please do not embrace strangers. Even if there are people that say, oh, guess what? I know your mommy. You people come to my church. You are very close to my house. You live near my street. Please do not embrace strangers. Even if they are in the church. Even if they are what? Even if they are what? If they are in the mosque, it doesn't matter where they are. As long as they are strangers, do not embrace them. Everybody say stranger danger. Oh, loud and clear. Stranger danger. When you see strangers, you don't know their hearts. You don't know their minds. You know what they have, what they are thinking. Please make sure you avoid strangers. Are we good? Okay, let's run quickly. All right, now this is another one. Please make sure you don't leave leftover food open. Now, what are leftovers? You know what we call leftovers? Okay, everybody knows what leftovers are. When you eat food at home, please make sure you cover the food that is remaining. And if you have fridges at home or freezers at home, make sure to put the leftovers in the fridge or in the freezer. Are we ready? Are we together? Don't leave it open. Now I'm going to ask questions now. Why should we not leave food open? Who can tell us why? Any reason we should not leave food open? I want you. I've been getting the same people. Okay, Auntie, please come. My dear, please come. Come tell us. Okay? I've heard from so many people. I want to hear from new people now. Why should we not leave leftover foods open? Can you tell us? What's your name first?
Mercy.
Loud and clear. Tell them. They're your friends. Mercy. Mercy. Why is it wrong to leave leftover foods open?
Because flies.
No, don't start a sentence with because, all right? I've taught you that now. It is not good to leave leftovers open because, that's how to speak, all right? That's how we're learning, huh? We are all students here.
It is not good to leave
leftover
food uncovered.
Because
flies can run over
because flies can perch on it. Because flies can do what? Loud and clear. Because flies can do what? If flies perch on your food, let me give you a scenario. A fly goes to the poop and sits on the poop and romances the poop, then gets up and flies to your food and sits on your food and romances your food, and then you eat the food. What happens? Oh yes, somebody saying something. Oh, let me come tell us loud and clear. You come, yeah, yes, come. What happens if this fly that has perched on poop now perches on your food and you eat it deliciously? What happens? What can happen?
You can get food poisoning.
You can get food what?
Poisoning.
Loud and clear. Food what?
Poisoning.
Now, food poisoning can be terrible. I've had food poisoning before. Okay, I was vomiting. I was stooling. It was terrible. So make sure you don't leave foods open. Yes, my friend, come quickly. Tell us one more thing. Yes, both of you come. Yeah. I'll start with you. Tell us.
It becomes contaminated.
It becomes contaminated. Excellent. Thank you so much. Yes, what else?
It will make you sick.
It can make you sick. Oh, you guys are intelligent students. Clap for yourselves, everybody, please. You guys are geniuses. These are beautiful answers. But please make sure you are responding to the knowledge you have gained here. When you go home, don't leave food open. If you have leftover food, place it in the refrigerator, place it in the warmer, what have you. Don't leave food open by any means. All right, just 2 more to go. All right, now you go to your house and you can smell gas in the kitchen. Hey, all of a sudden you are home and you can smell, you can perceive gas in the kitchen. What does that mean? Who can tell me what that means? I just come to the house and I'm like, oh, I can smell gas, I can smell gas. I can smell gas. There's gas. What's happening? Who can tell me what's happening? I want that lady. Come. Young girl, come here. Okay. Tell us. If you come.
There is a fire.
Oh, wait. Hold on. No fire yet. But you could smell gas. What does that mean?
That means you left something on fire.
Okay. Good response though. She says it means you left something on the fire. Okay, I'm looking for something. Yes, come quickly. Tell us. You were in the house. Tell us your name first. And you could perceive gas. What happened?
The gas might be leaking.
The gas might be what?
Leaking.
Oh, loud and clear. The gas might be what?
Leaking.
Thank you so much. Children, please, whenever gas, everybody be seated, hands down. I'm going to ask you questions now. Whenever gas is leaking in the house, there are certain things you must not do. There are certain things you must not what? There are certain things you must not what? Let me tell you the first thing you must not do. You must never light a fire. If there is leakage of gas in the house, Please never light a matchstick. Don't strike a matchstick. Don't light a fire by any means. Hello? Don't distract him. Pay attention. Please go sit down, sir. Please go and sit down. Go and sit down. Go and sit down. All right. You must not even switch on the light. Hello? Pay attention. If the light is switched on, don't switch it off. If it is switched off, don't switch it on. Do you know why that is? Oh, let me explain to you, okay? If you switch on your light bulbs, for a moment, the light bulb sparks. You know that? The switch sparks. You know that? And the fact that you have gas leaking, once gas meets a spark, who can tell me what happens? Okay, let's say loud and clear. What happens? Fire. A big fire. In fact, that fire comes by the form of an explosion. So be very careful. So please, you must not do this. If you ever perceive gas leaking, please be seated. Please be seated. We're almost done. If you ever perceive gas in the house, please call your mom, call your dad. Do not put on the lights. Do not switch on the lights. Do not strike matchsticks. And do not spark fires. Okay? It can cause an explosion. All right. The last but not the least. Okay. 2 to go, actually. Please don't listen to loud music. Children, please avoid listening to loud music. Some of you have iPads, you have iPhones, you have podcasts, different things you listen to. Please avoid listening to very loud music. What happens when we listen to loud music? What happens? Please come forward for the last time. Come.
It can affect your eardrum.
It can affect your eardrums. Thank you very much. That's a good answer.
It can spoil your ear here.
He says it can damage your inner ear. Thank you so much. All right, one last question before you go. I can see you're ready to go. Quickly.
It can make you feel a headache.
It can make you feel a headache. That's correct. Okay, I have just 5 minutes. All right, so that's 2 more to go. This is my last one now. Please pay attention. This is a very important thing. So listen to this before we end this session. Please, children, do not chat. Everybody say, do not chat. Loud and clear. Say, do not chat. Do not speak to strangers. Now, I know some of you already have phones. You have a phone here, raise your hand. You have a phone of your own, maybe at home, raise your hand. Okay. Now, please listen. Sometimes someone just says, hello, I'm your Uncle Chidi from America. Do not chat with strangers. Please do not speak with strangers as well. Remember, we talked about stranger what? Stranger what? I'm reiterating this point. A lot of children have been kidnapped because they spoke to strangers. Please be very careful. Don't be afraid, but you must learn to obey rules. Obey your parents. Don't chat with strangers. Don't chat with them on your phones. Don't chat with them on your computers. Please sit down. All right. Now we go into the question and answer time. Any questions? Okay. If you have any questions now is the time to ask. May I sit down? May I please sit down? Okay. Thank you. Okay.
What if the water spills on tiles and you thought it has been cleaned?
Okay.
Then when you are passing, you mistakenly slipped and twist your ankle.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. All right, let me address that first before we go to the next. Now she says, what if water spilled on the tiles and you thought it had been cleaned and then you walked by it and you slipped and twisted your ankle? What should you do? Now please pay attention to this. That can happen, but the first thing you need to do is sit still where you are. Don't be quick to get up. All right? If you ever have a sprain in your ankles, just stay still there, sit still, and call for help. Stay still and do what? Okay, that addresses that. Any more questions? Let him come first. Just one more after this, and we'll end this session, yeah?
What if there's soap on the ground and you didn't know when somebody put it on purpose, does it mean that person is bad?
Does it mean?
The person is a bad person.
Okay, thank you so much. That's a good question. Now, his question was, if somebody mistakenly placed soap on the floor, does it mean the person is a bad person? Now, do we all agree that we can forget, right? Have you ever forgotten something before? So it's possible that even mommy put the soap on the floor. Mommy or daddy may have even placed the soap on the floor. But when you see it, what should you do? What should you do? Loud and clear, what should you do? You pick it up. You don't leave it there. Because you saw it, you need to pick it up. Thank you. One more question, and that's the last. Yes.
What if your mom asks you to on the gas and the light spark on your face?
Oh, okay. All right. Now, normally, mommy and daddy should not ask children to do risky things. All right? But sometimes we do. All right? Sometimes we may ask you, we can say, Tenny, can you please switch on the light? Now, if you go and switch it on, or you're about to switch it on, and you find that there's something dangerous, something is off, please immediately tell mommy, Mommy, I think the light switch is funny. I'm not sure I can put it on. Please come look at it. Don't be in a hurry to go and touch it. Okay? Now, if mommy asks you to do it, mommy may not know that there is danger there. So you are the one to tell mommy that, Mommy, I think there's a bit of a danger on that switch. Please come check it out. If you perceive danger, you run away from danger. Is that clear? If you perceive danger, what do? All right. Thank you very much. A round of applause for yourselves, everyone.